restarted, and they crashed in turn 2 the second time around.
Same thing happened to the 2 car here that happened to Greg Biffle a moment ago. The 2 car just got a little loose up there in the middle of coming off turn 2, and he wasn't so lucky.
See, you'll see Clint Boyer come into view backwards.
Yeah, he just come off the corner there, very similar to what Biffle did, and the car got loose. He didn't have a lot of room there, and the car started taking evasive action, and the 12 got into him, the 25 did.
Yeah, there just was nowhere for the 25, Ashton Lewis, or the 12 of Tim Fiedler to go.
It's a good shot right here. We should see him get sideways off. Now, he's already sideways there. And as you can see, he's into Ashton Lewis, which puts him into Tim Fiedler.
He came through that corner on the outside of Joe Nemechek, but no evidence of contact between he and Joe. Here's Tim Fiedler on board.
Got by. Hold on to it if you can, brother.
A couple of hard licks.
All right, we got hit on the right rear. Car came across the racetrack here, right rear. I'll tell you if he gets rolling.
I think that was the 25 of Ashton Lewis that came across and got him. Let's see what we see from Michael Waltrip.
Check up
That's
right here.
just ahead.
Right here. Come on with it. Come on with it.
25 got into
there you go.
Ashton Lewis, 25, went low thinking that he could get underneath Clint Boyer, and of course the 12 car was there.
But you can use the apron here to make a pass. You get into 3, drop those left wheels on there.
Whoa. Brent Sherman goes around. Tyler Walker with him in the 38, and that piles up at least 4 cars. Sherman is the 58 on the right of your screen, and he brings out the caution for the 3rd time tonight.
Here, 38's down on the bottom. He gets the left wheel down on the apron a little bit, and then he shoves right up into the 58 car there, and nowhere for these other guys to go.
David Gilliland in the 54 almost made it by on the high side, and they pinned him at the last minute. See Derek Cope in the 28 car just getting through.
Now there's the first contact. Both cars go around. Jeffrey Bodine has to spin his own car. 54 has no place to go.
I'm thinking Jeffrey Bodine's going to be okay. I don't believe he made much contact with anybody, but the 38 car definitely got down underneath car number 58 there, and Brett Sherman, and got into him, and that's what turned him around.
Everybody else, including Derek Cope, way up on the high side in the 28, able to get by without further incident. We're under caution in Phoenix.
Cars in front of him.
Yeah, well, he's got the Joe Nemechek and Kenny Wallace and Michael as well. So, like we said last week, you can get past that first car around down here 5 of turn 4. Boston Reed is out.
Boston is out. You got to one.
Hard crash for Boston Reed.
Looks like somebody helps the 5 car around. Who is that?
That is Clint Boyer.
Clint there in the 2 car.
Fourth caution of the night, lap 44.
It's better shape than got one around down here off turn 4.
Michelle Jourdain, the 10 car.
He had such a great race coming from 40th up into the top 15.
38 got in that really. He got his whole front end knocked in as well.
Oh, and that car is pounded.
The lights or what it is, but these guys are driving like there's no tomorrow.
Did that car just snap loose?
It sure looked like it.
Who just got by was our pole sitter Casey Kane in the 6 car, who was back there after that bad
as
pit
well.
stop.
Kevin Harvick, just watch Kevin Harvick's car.
Yeah, nobody touched Jourdain.
Doesn't appear.
Till now. Tyler Walker gets into him, and that sends him straight into the safer barrier.
Watch Harvick here. He's
Kevin
on the
Harvick
outside, and all of a sudden they're spinning. He says, uh-oh, I'm in the smoke. I'm in the, where are they?
Go low.
Good call.
You pretty much had to depend on that spotter.
He's doing a Tennessee waltz right there.
From Michael Waltrip, there goes the spin by Jourdain.
Well, that's a true when you look back and see him.
He turned his car to the bottom. Car looks like it's working off the good. He's up to the 14th position.
Oh, round goes somebody. I can't tell who it is over.
Scott Legacy, the 40 car.
Scott Legacy Jr. in the Cotman's transmission, number 40, brings out the 6th caution of the night. Watch the yellow car of Legacy going in outside Justin Labonte. Yeah, they get together.
It's just hard to run underneath somebody here, especially coming off of turn 2.
Pretty heavy damage to the left front on Lagacy's. So looking in, here's Sorensen to the inside. 2x2, and Kevin Harvick in the picture. Oh, Lagacy. Left front gave way, and a hard hit. Caution is out. Scott Lagacy Jr. trying to finish this race.
It's a hard hit.
She just won't turn.
But we have safer barriers here.
Trouble on Hamlin. He got high down here in turns 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. He's got a tire down the right front. He had a fender rub. I saw that earlier from some damage, and I think he's got a right front down.
But he may be lucky because we have a caution, and he kept it off the wall.
You see, he goes into turn 3 here. He's in the middle of the corner, and all of a sudden I noticed well, actually, this is coming off of turn 4. The thing had already shot up the track with him. And now he goes down here to turn 1, and he knows he's got a tire down right there. He's lucky he didn't crash.
Matt's in his pit. We restarted. We ran about 3 laps, and Carl Edwards gets together with Martin Truex. They spin in turn number 4, and that'll be the 12th caution of the night at lap 142.
It didn't hurt either car, but the problem is they're back in about 34th and 5th place.
Let's show you from Shane Meals' view, and he's gotten to see a lot of this tonight.
Whoa.
And to his credit, hasn't been involved in any of it.
Great job. You thought for riding.
Michael Waltrip.
Come on with it. There you go.
Mikey's seen a lot of action tonight.
He certainly has.
Mark Green spun down to the bottom to miss this after the...
I don't know, but that's 2 professionals right there.
And they just had made it back into the top 10.
Look at that.
Almost looked like synchronized spinning.
It did.
He steamed around the outside for second. Yaley, Harvick, and Stewart are the top 5. Sauter, Kenny Wallace, Reed Sorensen, Paul Menard, and Jason Keller, the top 10.
But I think our problem...
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Reed Sorensen, the 41 car. McMurray, the 64 car.
32 car, the whole crowd.
At least 5 cars piled up.
The worst restarts tonight I think I've seen all year long.
A lot of damage on this 41 car. You see all the damage on Jamie McMurray, the 64 car. Remember, Reed Sorensen came into this race second in points. Looked like he had an opportunity to really capitalize on that with the problems that Carl Edwards had.
One more time on the restart. Somebody doesn't get going.
Nobody
Way up in the front. Nobody
Greg
went.
Biffle, our leader, the 66, didn't get going.
Very slow restart from Biffle, and everything stacks up behind him until there's nowhere to go.
Looked like it really started when Kenny Wallace in the 22 got to the back of Johnny Sauter in the 1, but really no one up in even front of them got going.
Let's ride with Kenny.
That's where the real problem started right there.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Caution's out. Caution's out.
Now this is Shane Meal, and he got some of the worst of it.
Oh, David Strimmy, the 14, got in the left side of him.
Michael Waltrip's view behind Denny Hamlin.
Stacking up. Stacking up. Come here. Just watch them. All over the bottom.
Wow. Good getaway. How about David Stremme? Let's ride with the Navy car.
Ready, and... Green.
4.
Watch it. Back it down here. Back it down. Back it down. Watch this. Yellow's out. That hitting the door. Anything here? You're okay. You're okay.
Restart like that, nowhere is safe.
Well, and the straightaway's narrow here, you know, with that inside wall. There's not a lot of room here, so you're going to involve a lot of cars.
Still run down Elliott Sadler and Greg Biffle as you look from Kenny Wallace.
Oh, got one in the wall down here.
Hard hit for Randy LaJoy. The Dollar General Chevy He's going to come off turn 2 and coast down to the apron after wiping the right front off his car.
Coming right at us here. You
see
can
the
see
right
right
front.
there, it just falls down, and he's along for the ride at that point.
As soon as he started to turn in, Darrell, it
Yeah.
went right down to the rim, didn't it?
Just load that tire up a little bit. She was soft, and it blew it out.
Caution flags light up the night here in Phoenix. You're watching NASCAR on FX.